Messy girls and guys, it is day 7 of Vlogmas. I can't do 7 because I'm holding my phone. So we are going to bake some cookies. I'm so excited. I love baking and I didn't know if this year I'd be able to, just with a lot of stuff going on, but I am making time to do it. It's something I love to do. It's something that just helps me to remember my grandma and everything, because she used to make baskets, like cookie baskets for friends and family, and she would do so many different kinds of cookie boxes or baskets. And also she would do bread and all kinds of stuff. She'd be baking forever, and I'd go down and I'd help her, and it's just something that I always think about. And since she passed, I try to do it myself as well, to just pass out some goodies to my friends and family, because I love to bake. So we are going to do a few cookies. I'm not able to do it to the extent I normally do, because usually I take like a day off work and then I take a Friday off and I make all my doughs, and then Saturday I like bake all day, but I just can't do it to that extent just because I have a lot of other stuff going on. But we're just gonna do a few of my favorite cookie recipes, some of my favorites, and try like at least one new one, I think. So yeah, let's just go ahead, jump into it, get baking. I'm gonna do a peanut butter one that I've never done before. I'm still trying to find a peanut butter cookie recipe that I love, so we're gonna try this one. And then my chocolate chip ones, which I always make, but they're like a fluffier chocolate chip. I'm also gonna try to make a more chewy chocolate chip. And then a chocolate peppermint one that I kind of created. I use a chocolate cookie dough, and then I like roll it in powdered sugar, let it bake. Oh, and I also throw in crushed up candy canes. That's one I'm still trying. I have been perfecting throughout the years. So I used to just do like the chocolate chip, or not the chocolate chip, the chocolate cookie dough, and roll it in the powdered sugar, and then just put one of these candy cane kisses on. And now I started adding crushed up candy canes, and it's so good. So I think I've perfected the recipe, so we'll do that one as well. And then I got some cute little boxes that I thought were gonna be bigger, and then I had to dig out some of my other treat boxes and bags that I have as well. So we'll see what we all have at the end, but we are going to make a few different cookie boxes to hand out to people, and you guys get to come with. So I hope that you guys are having a great Christmas time and like you're enjoying it. If you are baking, let me know what you are baking. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And yeah, let's go ahead and get baking. So we got all of our ingredients out. I think we're gonna start with the peanut butter cookie because it's the easiest. Okay, so this peanut butter cookie recipe is super easy. It is just 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of peanut butter and 1 egg. So we're gonna double it, and I think I'm also going to add some vanilla to it as well. So 1 cup. What's your guys' favorite thing to bake? Like, I love to bake cookies. It's one of my favorite things. Last year I got into bread, but this year I just haven't had time to bake it. So I can't wait to get back into baking bread, but it's very time consuming. So I gotta make some time for it. I baked like homemade brownies a couple times, but I don't do that as often as I do cookies. And I've made my own cake like once, but honestly, to me, box cake is just, cake mix is just worth it. It tastes good and fine. It doesn't taste that much different. So I don't know, that's my opinion. So I just am curious, what's your guys' favorite thing to bake? Or like, if you like to bake cookies, what's your favorite kind of cookie that you bake? Oops. Also, I am very good at making a mess when I cook or bake or any of those things. So yeah, if you're wanting to watch this and find like a super clean like cook, that you're not gonna have that with me. I'm gonna make a huge mess and clean up when I'm done. So my dogs love it. They eat all this stuff. Also, I'm doing it a little different so that you guys can kind of see me, but it just seems like it's kind of hard to find a good angle for you guys to see what's going on without cutting my head off completely. Gotta sip that sugar because there's so many clumps in it. Also, I kind of hate making peanut butter cookies because I feel like the peanut butter gets everywhere and then it's so hard to clean up. Oh wow. Life's too short to make things clean all the time. You gotta make a little mess sometimes. Since peanut butter makes such a mess, I was trying to find what cup I don't use for the rest of my cookies so that I could just use it for my peanut butter. Because also, do you guys crack yours in a different bowl or do you live dangerously and crack it in the same one? Because I live dangerously and that sometimes gets me in trouble. Alright, and then I know the recipe doesn't call for it, but I'm going to add it. Okay, I'm going to mix this up. Okay, so the peanut butter ones are almost done. We have 2 batches done and 2 are currently in. So there's 1 batch. This batch I cooked a little bit longer. I didn't mean to, but I was using a different pan and I think they just cooked faster. So this batch is in. We have enough for 1 more batch. And so I'm just going to start on our next one. I think we will just do chocolate chip cookies because they're the fastest and just get them done. Usually I let my dough sit but like a night, but I'm just having to get all this done, so I'm not letting it sit a night. So we will go ahead and make some chocolate chip cookies. Okay, so we're gonna do 1 batch of my chocolate chip cookies and then we'll do 1 batch where I'm going to try something new to maybe make them a little bit chewier. So we have 3/4 cup of sugar, go. Oops, made a mess. All right, we're gonna finish this dough and I'll see you when I'm done. All right, we have the chocolate chip dough all ready to go. I'm gonna put it in the fridge while some stuff bakes, and then it'll get a little bit of time to refrigerate. All right, third cookie is done. I made a hopefully chewy chocolate chip cookie. Usually mine are fluffy. I'll show you what they usually look like. They're right here. So we got that done. And my kitchen is currently a mess. I gotta finish baking my other chocolate chip cookie, putting the chewy ones in the fridge. That was a lot of work I had to do, like get my hands out and get in there. So we're gonna jump into my last dough that I need to make, and then, but first we gotta clean up some of this kitchen. But yeah, so last dough, and then we're just gonna have to bake and clean the rest of the night. So this is what the kitchen currently looks like. My chocolate chip cookies. The recipe, part of the recipe we're doing next, because I use this like dough, but then I change it up a little bit, and then peanut butter cookies. All right, the space is all clean. Got everything ready to go. So we're gonna start on the chocolate peppermint one. Look at this nice clean space. All right, the chewy chocolate chip ones are in, so we're gonna do these. We're doubling everything. So we have 2 sticks of butter. We have 1 cup of sugar. We have to do 1/2 cup of brown sugar since we're doubling it, but I'm just gonna do 2 1/4 cups since I have it already out with brown sugar on it. So it's already 8 something, I think 8:30, and then I have to finish the chewy chocolate chips, and then I have to cook these, so I'm gonna be up kind of late tonight. All right, so we got sugar, brown sugar, our butter. We'll kind of mix it up some. I don't have my mixer right now, so I gotta do everything by hand. So 2 teaspoons of vanilla. All right, and I'm not gonna give the rest of my secrets away. So I will see you when my dough is made. All right, the dough is done. We got that all done. So now we're going to add in the candy canes. All right, we're going to smash the candy canes. All right, I have all the cookies done besides the peppermint chocolate ones. I did change up my dough this year, so I'm not gonna roll them in the powdered sugar because it's a little bit stickier. So I'm gonna finish that and then clean the kitchen, and then I'll show you all my cookies. And I'm gonna start also packaging them since a lot of them are cool, and then yeah, we'll be done for the night. So right now it's 9:30-ish, and we still have a double batch of the chocolate ones to make, so I'm probably not gonna get done until like 11. you for tuning in for day 7 of Vlogmas. I hope you guys are enjoying Vlogmas. I'm having a lot of fun doing this with you guys. And yeah, I mean, let me know if you guys are liking this and what else you guys want to see, and share a little bit about your Christmas baking in the comments. I have to get the last batch out of the oven and then we are good for the night. I will see you in the next vlog. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Bye.